Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Chaos Incarnate. I hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day. We're going to be returning back to Sonic 1 to finish what we started with that filthy Marble Zone, and then move ourselves right on out to Springyard Zone. I'll get to Labyrinth Zone eventually, and then Starlight, and then Scrap Brain, and then the final zone, whenever that happens. Hope you all enjoy. Let's have some fun, shall we? 3 lives, and we've got 2 minutes on the clock. I think this is probably my biggest issue with Sonic 1. Surprisingly, it's not even the water level, despite Labyrinth Zone being notorious for being an absolute hellscape to deal with. Cheaply placed enemies, slow and clunky movement, despite the main protagonist's whole thing being about speed. But nevertheless, it is still an icon. Even if it is probably my least favorite out of the classic games. Though, not the worst Sonic game out there. I mean, 06 exists, so... Well, actually... Nope, I'm not... Nope, not touching it, That's a topic for another day. But, anywho... Jump up here, avoid that repeated spike strip. And... Ooh, bats. Lots of bats. You know, I always wonder, how are the animals still alive by the time Sonic gets them out? Like, are there life support systems built inside the Badniks, or are they just forced to risk suffocation, starving, or dehydration? Well, let that sink in for a minute there. Better yet, what is that marble made? Like, what kind of marble is that to withstand magma for such a prolonged period of time? Because, like, I know marble's got some durability to it, but it's not that durable. Here's a thought. If you could have any video game console from your childhood and bring it back to the modern day, what console... Oh, son of a bitch! Fucking spikes. Anyway, if you were to have any console from your childhood, assuming you don't have it today, brought back to you in the modern era, with all the games on it, all still the same data and everything, so it's all still yours, what console would it be? Mine would probably be the Nintendo Wii. Because I had a very long, I've had, I believe, 3 copies of the Wii across my life. And, anyway, and on my original one, I had a very extensive Mario Kart Wii catalog. Alright, screw it, we're damage boosting. Anyway, yeah, I would bring back the Wii. I had a lot of games on there. Mario Strikers Charged, Wii Sports and Resort, Brawl, what else? I didn't have Sonic Colors, but I did have Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Or Sonic Free Riders. Was it Riders or Free Riders Zero Gravity? I don't remember the name. Screw it. We're just gonna go down to 2 lives and call it a day. It'll be faster the second time. Anyway, shit, what else was I gonna say? But yeah, I finished the story mode of that, both Heroes and Dark mode. Used to have a lot of GameCube games too. I think I might still have them. I didn't have the GameCube itself, but they were compatible with the Wii, so I had Sonic's Genesis Mega Collection. I don't think I ever actually completed it. But I did read all of the Archie comics they had on there. That was a good time. You know what would be fun? I know the Sonic OVA was modeled after Sonic CD, at least vaguely, but what if, as like an idea, take the Sonic OVA and turn it into a video game? Like, same style, vaguely the same story, and everything like that. Even bring back some of the original voices if you can get them. Though there are some pretty good OVA Tails impersonators out there, so might not need to get the original for that. I believe Martin pretty sure he voiced both Sonic and Knuckles. He still can to this day, as far as I've seen. Trying to find other things to talk about here. Oh, avoid the spikes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And 1 second. We'll be right at the boss. Alright, and here we go. And another boss that was... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, another boss that was changed from the original because you can't hit it the moment it spawns on screen like you used to be able to. Also, it still doesn't seem to light up white for some reason. It usually does. Ow. Okay, there we go. You ever wonder how much Eggman causes in collateral damages every year? Like, it can't be a small amount. I wonder how long his prison sentence would be. Has anyone calculated that? How long Dr. Eggman, at least from the games, his prison sentence would be? Because, like, there's no point in trying to do Archie Eggman's crime list. You wouldn't be able to fathom it. But, yeah. Alright, Spring Yard. I like this one quite a bit, actually. Mostly for the music. I'd say it's a slower, clunkier version of Casino Night Zone. Ow. Like, it's one of those levels that wants you to go fast, but will also punish you for doing so. It's a bit weird, but it is what it is. And that's all what it is. Down we go. Whee! I will say this, one thing Sega did do really well was the rolling physics. Like, just the build-up of speed was really good. Though Sonic himself having a running speed cap, really glad they removed that in Sonic 2, where you can just progressively accelerate down a hill. Because in this game, I'm pretty sure they wanted to make sure players didn't get motion sickness from moving too fast. Because I think some of the developers on the original Sonic team had it when they were playtesting this game. Also, where does Eggman get the ideas for most of these machines? Like, other than nature, I want to know where he gets his ideas, because some of these are just out of this world, like the hermit crabs we just saw. Yeah, those ones. I just want to know where he gets the ideas from. Yep. Ow. And next round, here we go! Wait, wrong game. Wee. You ever wonder if Sonic in the games canonically had parents? Like, I know he kind of just spawned in one day, but like, hey, ring penis, anyway. But yeah, there's like no explanation for how he got here. He just happens to be here. Like, oh yes, this blue hedgehog who can casually break the sound barrier exists now. What a joy. And no one is none the wiser. Like, oh, that's just a thing now. Because apparently hedgehogs in this world canonically have super speed in their genetics. It's just, he happens to have the genetics of like every other hedgehog on the planet cranked up to 1 million. Then we got Shadow, who, while fast on his own, you know, kind of cheats with those rocket shoes, or air shoes, or roller skates, or whatever he calls them. But yeah. What else? Better yet, how can Eggman afford to build all of these places? Or did he build all? Like, where's the line between what he did build and what he didn't? Because, like, for Spring Yard Zone, this looks like something that was already here. But at the same time, it would make perfect sense if Eggman built something like this. Ooh, Act 3. Wee. Yeah. I'm amazed he doesn't get a concussion from bouncing around so much. Like, that can't... Oh, wait. The fuck? I can spin dash in classic mode? No. That's not okay. That is not okay at all. No. No, that's not right. He's not supposed to be able to do that yet. Okay, well, that's further proof that this game is definitely not finished and never will be. Okay, no secret exits. Up we go. Am I the only one who thought these weird little platform things kind of look like those canned sausages? Or what were they called again? Vienna sausage or something like that. Yeah, I think so. That or I'm just a big bag. I am a big bag. There's no might to that, or possibly I just am. Like, I want to know how some of the physics behind this world work. Like, how do some of these things float? Like, I'm sure Eggman's got the tech for it, but I really, really want to know the intricacies of how these things work. Yeah. And better yet, what happens if those, little animals run into other badniks? Do they just die? Face bash repeatedly, boing. Hey! Boing. Boing squared, and back down. The fuck was that? Oh, lost the shield already. Yep, that was quick. Whew, that was close. Damn, on my last life, too. I don't know if that was an accident or what, but, yeah. Better yet, what's with these, like, floating bars of light? Like, what is with that? That is weird to me. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. Like, it's just weird. Does no one else find that weird, or is that just me? Okay, so the tactic for this boss fight is to stand at the very left and just let him come down. So then you'll still have room on the right to deal with, so then you can get to the animal capsule when you're done. Because if you start from the right and work your way left, you're not going to be able to jump that far. Also, where are all of these gizmos and gadgets stored? Like, what is the Eggmobile capable of? How is it capable of all of this? Like, it's got a wrecking ball, a spike ball, shooter, fire. It can... Shit. What else can it do? It can do a lot of things, but, like, those are just the first ones that come to mind. And it's compatible with almost everything he builds. It can, it's got both rockets and a helicopter function. As far as I'm aware, it's got dual machine guns and everything, too. And he should be dead! But anywho, yeah, we'll move on to Labyrinth Zone next time. Hope y'all had a wonderful time. See y'all next time.